Hello, today we are looking at the best audio interfaces for 2025. Whether you're a beginner, whether you're in a band, all the way up to those nice shiny premium products to get you making music. Now, we did already make a video on all the technical stuff, what an audio interface is, how to use it, why we need them, all that kind of thing. So if you haven't seen that, be sure to check it out. We'll put a link in the description below. But let's get started. So first of all, we're going to look at 3 of the best audio interfaces for beginners. If you're new to recording, you're just getting started out, then I'd seriously consider one of these 3. First of all, we've got the SubZero AI1. This is the most affordable of the 3 that we've got here. It's also really compact, easy to use. All the knobs are on the front, so you can just reach over and tweak your parameters as you need to. It's powered by USB-C, so you don't need to worry about having an extra socket on your wall to plug in. Just power it straight from your computer and you're ready to go. Input 1 is a combi input, so you can plug in an XLR microphone cable or a guitar. Input 2 is a line or high Z input, which means you can plug in a guitar or a higher output instrument, such as a synthesizer, a drum machine, or a keyboard, something like that. You've got a headphone output, monitor mode, which basically allows you to listen to the input that's coming in rather than coming out, just reduces latency and things like that. And you've got 2 jack outputs on the back to connect to a pair of stereo speakers. There are no drivers needed to run this, literally just plug and play and you're ready to go. Next up, we've got the Focusrite Scarlett 2i2. Now, much is the same between the SubZero and the Focusrite. You've just got a few extra features that just elevate it a little bit, such as the air function. Now, that basically just adds a little bit of a high boost onto your microphone input, just kind of brings out some of that top-end clarity in your voice. So if you want a really detailed vocal sound, then that's the button to press. The other thing you get with this are 2 of Focusrite's legendary mic preamps. These have been used in outboard gear for as long as Focusrite have been making equipment, and they're really, really clean. They're known for just being top-tier microphone preamps. The third and final interface we're going to look at is the Universal Audio Volt 1. Now, you may notice this only has 1 input on the front. So if you're a singer and a guitarist and you want to record them both together, then perhaps this isn't the one for you. But it does have a few features that really kind of bring it up, including Universal Audio's legendary preamps. You've got the vintage button, which creates an emulation of the UA610 tube preamp, which is known for being used on countless hit records across the years. Another useful thing is you've got MIDI on the back, in and out. So if you've got MIDI keyboards or rack synthesizers or something like that that you want to use alongside this, you absolutely can. You've also got a separate power supply input, as well as being bus powered. If you don't want to use it alongside a DAW, you just want to use it as a little mixer, you can absolutely do that using the power supply on the back. So that's it for the best audio interfaces for beginners. As a summary, they've all got minimal inputs, so you don't need to worry about hooking things up and complicating your rig. They're nice and easy to use, nice and compact, so you can throw them in your backpack if you want to take them elsewhere. They don't take up much desk space, and they're all powered via USB to your computer. Plug and play. Next up, we're looking at 3 interfaces that are great for solo artists. So if you're just working on your own in your bedroom or taking it out and about, then these might be perfect for you. First up, we've got the Evo 8 by Audient. This comes with 4 of Evo's fantastic mic preamps, delivering a nice warm sound. The conversion rate goes up to 96 kilohertz, which is very, very nice. There's also a guitar input on the front, which is nice and handy for just plug and play. Nice big volume knob on the top. The great thing about this is that it's great for music. It's also great for podcasting as well as live streaming. Next up, we've got the PreSonus Quantum HD2. I think these are great. You've got an auto gain feature, so you plug in, just press the auto gain function and it detects your level and it sets the gain to where it thinks it should be, which is nice and handy, nice and easy to use. You've got Max HD mic preamps on the back, as well as instrument inputs that have been co-developed by Fender engineers, so you know they're going to be really good. The other thing is you've got Universal Control, which is an app where you can control the interface remotely. So if you're in the live room as opposed to in the control room, and you just want to adjust the gain a little bit, rather than running all the way around and doing it manually, just pop your phone out and off you go. Next up, we've got the Rode Rodecaster Duo. This was designed for podcasters and live streamers, but it also works really well as an audio interface. It has two combination inputs on the back. You've got high-grade Revolution mic preamps sounding really, really clean, really, really nice. You've also got Aphex processing in here, including compressors, EQs, DSs, reverbs, all that kind of thing, really high-quality effects. You've got these 6 backlit pads here, which are really useful. You can trigger samples, you can activate an effect on your voice. You've got lovely faders. None of the other interfaces we've looked at so far have had faders, so that's a nice little touch. It's also worth noting you can record to SD card. If you don't want to lug your laptop around, or if you just want to record straight to this, you absolutely can. The other thing is there is the Rodecaster Pro 2, which is the 4 input version of this. You've got 4 inputs, 4 outputs. So if you need a little bit more connectivity, that might be one to consider as well. So those are my top 3 picks for the best audio interfaces for solo artists. Still nice and compact. You haven't got a huge amount of inputs, but you've got enough to cover you if you need extra instruments, that kind of thing. My personal pick would be the Presonus, only because you've got all those extra features like the remote app, you've got the high-grade mic and instrument inputs, and you've also got optical in and out. So if you need to expand further down the line, you don't need to get a great big hulking interface. You can just get another interface similar to this, hook them up, and you're ready to go. Speaking of more inputs in a band scenario, these are my top picks for audio interfaces for bands. Great thing about these is they've got lots of inputs, lots of outputs, so you've got more than enough connectivity to set up your full band and get ready to record. We've got 2 slightly different price points here. I'm going to talk about the features of each so that you can weigh up which is the best option for you. First up, we've got the Audient Evo 16. You've got 8 inputs, 8 outputs. They are combination jack and XLR inputs, which is nice and handy. You've also got the Motion UI high-resolution screen on the front. If you need to do any adjustments to the connectivity, if you're not near your computer at the time, you can just use this little wheel with the clicky button to set up your routing options. This also comes with a free software bundle, plugins and effects, all that kind of thing. It's a nice little cheeky bonus with your hardware. We've also got the SSL 18. This features 8 in, 8 out. You've got SSL's premium mic preamps with the 4K button, which basically emulates the warmth and saturation of those vintage SSL consoles, which were used on countless hit records. You've got plenty of routing options. You've got a dedicated talkback channel. You've got send and return, MIDI, all that kind of thing. Really, really handy. The other great thing about SSL interfaces is that they all support 32-bit float conversion rates, which basically means that if you clip your signal, all you need to do is drag it back down and you'll still retain all those beautiful transients to help your mixes sound really, really clear. So, in summary, if you're in a band and you need lots of inputs and outputs for your recordings, then these are definitely the interfaces to consider. With the Audient, you've got that beautiful high-grade audio conversion rate, but you've got the 32-bit float with the SSL. Just takes it up to that premium level. Speaking of premium, these are my picks for premium audio interfaces in 2025. First of all, we're going to look at the Universal Audio Apollo Twin X. These come with a range of different bundle options for different plugins. Universal Audio do amazing plugins. Any that require a large CPU usage, you can actually run from the interface, so you don't need to waste CPU on your computer. You get 2 super high quality unison mic preamps, really fantastic. Everything is controllable from the front panel, and you've got ADAT as well if you need to expand, and you can use this as your central control hub. We've also got the Neumann MT48, which is a 4 in, 4 out premium grade audio interface with a beautiful touch screen. You've got this lovely handy wheel here and XLR outputs for a much stronger connection. With this interface, you get built-in DSP effects. So again, like the Apollo, you don't need to run as much CPU-heavy audio plugins on your computer. You can just run them on the interface, and it makes for a nice, low latency, easy recording session. So if you're looking to spend that extra bit of money to get the super high quality audio, plus take a little bit of load off your computer when running lots of plugins and things, then these are definitely 2 to consider. They are absolutely amazing. Lastly, we're going to look at two interfaces that focus primarily on portability. So if you're an instrumentalist or a singer and you're recording on the go all the time and you don't want to lug a great big interface around with you, these are perfect. The first thing we're going to look at is the Shure MVX2U. This is a single channel interface that plugs into the back of any dynamic microphone and basically just converts it to a USB mic. As you can see, you've got a little USB-C port there and a headphone out. It has a handy auto gain function, so you don't need to worry about setting your gain. It's just plug and go. It's worth noting that this does not come with phantom power, so it will not work with any condenser microphones. But if you've got an SM58, SM7B, Beta 58, basically any dynamic microphone, and this is perfect. We also have the Focusrite Scarlett Solo. Now, we looked at the 2i2 earlier. This is basically just a stripped down version of that. You've got an instrument input on the front, a microphone input on the back, which you can use simultaneously. You've got separate gain controls there. You've got the air function carried over from the 2i2. You're just missing out on a little bit of hands-on control that you get with the 2i2. You still get the software bundle included, which includes Ableton Live Lite, as well as a bunch of software instruments and plugins and things like that. But most importantly, it is very, very small, very, very compact, very, very durable, easy to just throw in your rucksack and off you go. So that concludes our list of the top interfaces in 2025 for each application and budget. There's a few things to consider before you buy though. How many inputs you need and whether you need to future-proof yourself. If you're just a solo songwriter, consider you might need extra musicians later down the line. Something like the PreSonus Quantum has ADAT built in. So if you need more inputs, you can just shove another interface on top that's ADAT compatible, link them together, and you're ready to go. Or something like the SSL, which already has multiple inputs built in, ready for your band. It's also worth looking at the software bundles that you get with these interfaces. Oftentimes, the budget interfaces will come with a much more comprehensive bundle to kind of get you started. It'll come with a DAW, plus instruments and plugins, or something like the Apollo Twin or the SSL will come with much higher quality effects and plugins, but not necessarily a complete comprehensive get you started kit. Speaking of the software bundles, as always, it's really important to check compatibility with your operating system. If you've got lots of external hardware gear in your studio, you may want to control them via MIDI. Lots of these interfaces do come with MIDI, but it's worth checking the connections on the back to make sure you need to get any adapters that you may need. For example, moving from TRS mini jack over to 5-pin MIDI DIN. And that's everything you need to know. For me personally, the PreSonus wins my vote just because it suits my needs personally. It's got ADAT, it's got auto gain, it's got that really, really handy reamp output on the front. It just suits my needs, it's perfect. It's small, compact, desktop friendly. But which one's your favorite? Let us know in the comments, and if there's anything we missed, be sure to let us know. Please consider liking and subscribing if you've enjoyed this video. I've been James, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.